Hello and good morning and welcome to Awakening the Force Yoga with me, Yogi Cecily. You found me on Facebook and I'm so happy to be here. It is Wednesday and you know a really nice and wonderful thing is happening here in Northern California. It is raining. You know, it's not a very dramatic rain, but it's just enough. You know, I feel for the plants and the trees like they've just been so dry. And so that means that our fire season is really over, so we don't have to worry about that. So welcome on to Facebook. Of course, if you found this video on YouTube, you found me as Yogi Cecily. And I thank everyone for your donations. This is donation-based yoga that I'm doing just on Wednesday mornings now at 7 a.m. Donation-based yoga, and you can make your donations to venmo.com/Cecily-guest. That's G-U-E-S-T, like a guest in your home. Now, I posted for this workout, I posted on Black Girl Yoga Group what we're going to be doing today, and so I feel like I have to stick with the program. And what I posted that we were going to be working on is some detoxing, spinal twist, a little bit of binding, and some back bending. Now, why is that? Because if you're spending a lot of time still sitting, and as we get into sort of the holiday season and of course all of the stress that we already have, I kind of wanted to focus on the category of poses that help detoxify the body, and really twisting and going into back bend, or what would be heart opening, is so helpful to us. And these are also really, really good, great poses for, I think, the slightly colder time of year, especially the twisting. So we're going to start also, as I do Awakening the Force Yoga, we're going to start with a reading. I promised a reading from this cute little book. And it is a book, a Dalai Lama book, Dalai Lama's little book of inner peace. It is a little book. And in parts of the book, it tells his life story, just really, really briefly. And then he has little chapters on topics of wisdom. So I'm just going to read, and they're just short little pages and short little thoughts. So I'm reading from a section on like self-knowledge. And he is saying here, we all have the same potential. Every human being has the same potential. Whatever makes you feel I'm worthless is wrong. Absolutely wrong. You are deceiving yourself. We all have the power of thought. So what could be possibly lacking? If you have the willpower, then you can do anything. And that's pretty true. But, you know, just mounting up your willpower is a big ask. You know, I will admit to that. It's a big ask. However, I think, you know, when you think about willpower, I think this is just a good meditation and a good contemplation for us, willpower. My meditation teacher said, pray for strength, because without strength you can't do anything else. So instead of maybe beating yourself up that you don't have the willpower, maybe that's something you can sit with, is sit with an awareness of willpower. I'm aware of my willpower without acting on it. See, so become aware of your willpower even in sitting and meditating. So if you can sit down and meditate, then you've brought yourself there through the power of your will. Willpower doesn't mean like, I'm going to crush it today. Willpower means I have 100 phone calls. I'm going to do the 100 phone calls. So I like to think of willpower as something simple. Keep it simple, not as this big, big mountain that just keeps getting higher. Keep it simple. You sit at the base of the mountain. All right. So we have that. The Dalai Lama is making some recommendations on willpower. Now let's see. I'm skipping about a little bit. So this paragraph is titled, Like Ripples on a Lake. Worldly activities are like ripples on a lake. Hardly has one disappeared, then another one emerges. It is endless. Worldly activities will never stop until death. Now that we have obtained a precious human life, it would be such a pity if we were not to open ourselves up a little to the influence of Dharma. We should seize every opportunity to practice the truth and to improve ourselves instead of waiting for a time that we are less busy. Okay, so I like that one as well. So here in those chapters, in those paragraphs, the Dalai Lama is recommending, how we might work with ourselves. So there, he already said something about willpower, and then ripples on a lake, and that we should work with our truer Dharma. And that's really hard as well. So understanding Dharma, boy, oh boy, I've been on many conversations where people are like, Dharma, what is it? Explain it to me. Like, it could be such a big word. It's almost like saying willpower. And I always work with students to let's bring it down simple, simple, simple. How can we make everything simple? So if you're practicing with me, for example, it's early in the morning, and you have brought yourself here through the power of your will. If you made coffee this morning, you made the coffee through the power of your will. Brushing our teeth, getting to work on time, catching your train on time, locking your doors at night, like remembering all of these things. These are examples of willpower. So you have it always already. So Dharma is very similar. You have it always already. Dharma is what you are. So we have from Patabi, Joyce gave a very good example in one of his books. He says, BKS Iyengar says, it's like sugar. Yes, if it wasn't sweet, it wouldn't be sugar, it would be salt. Yes, so the Dharma of sugar is sweetness. See, that's simple. So when you ask yourself, what is my Dharma? You sit with yourself and think about your activities. Think about things that make you happy. Think about when you feel that you're right at home. Don't worry about whether it's your job or not. So here's a good example. If you like to go in your kitchen and cook and serve other people, and it just really makes you happy, and you're in your kitchen and you're chopping and you're making and you're serving, and when people eat your food, you look and they have this delicious look on their face, like and you're feeling warm inside because you prepared that for them, then your Dharma is that you're a cook. It doesn't matter whether that's your job, you don't have to be paid for it. And maybe your food is not blue ribbon. See, it's not that you're making fantastic food. It's that your Dharma is to cook for others and to serve others and to enjoy their happiness. See how I did that? So you can sit with yourself and look at what you do daily. Maybe you feel like a caretaker. You feel happiest, honestly, when you're taking care of others. And that might run you into the ground a little bit, and maybe you're not taking care of yourself, but really that could be seen as part of your Dharma. And so those are the things that you will yourself to do daily, you see. So that's just a little bit of my kind of, I take these little books and I'll read a paragraph, and then I'll sit and I'll think, and I'll sort of wonder what the author is trying to say to me, and then I'll try to sit and work with those thoughts, right? Good. That is our reading for today. Now it's time for our asana practice, detoxing. So I'm going to scooch on back, get on my mat. As usual, I have a blanket and I have 2 blocks ready to go. And let's start on our backs. Take a deep breath, inhale, and on the exhale, sit up, and pull your knees in, crunch in. And on the inhale, extend your legs up and reach up, and I'm just going to take some wrist and ankle circles there. Gosh, I'm gonna go around the other way. A few breaths there. Let's do 2 more. I'm going to inhale, exhale, lift up, hug into yourself so dearly, so firmly, and then open, inhale. Oh, maybe even yawn and open your jaw and circle the wrist and ankles. Find your fingers and your toes. And one more time, we're going to hug in, lift up. Boy, I can't get close enough. Hug in. And then inhale up and circles. Circles. Good. All right, we're going to bend the knees in and roll forward. Now, for today, I do want to sort of focus on back bending or chest opening, things like that. And I am going to get a blanket out. And if you don't have a blanket, that's okay. But I want to show you this anyway. So I'm going to get a blanket out. I'm going to put the blanket in my lumbar, right, a little bit at the top of my sacrum. And this is a banana shape. And you open your arms back and, okay, this is it. So I've got my hands wide, I've got my feet a little bit wide, and I'm just open in this banana shape. Sometimes I call it the shape of a parachute. So even if you don't have a blanket, maybe there's enough of a pillow. It's not a big shape underneath your lumbar, so a pillow would work too. Like I could probably use one of these pillows up here as well. So opening up and breathing deep. And you can feel the subtle difference between resting on this blanket and lying flat on the floor. Good. Now from here, I'm going to bend my knees in, bring my arms forward, and push the buttocks up. Good. Let's take the arms back and inhale 5 times. Back and inhale. 1. Exhale, arms forward. Inhale. 2. Oh, exhale, arms forward. Inhale. 3. Exhale, arms forward. And 4. Oh, energy. Back. Exhale, forward. And 5. Back. And exhaling down. Good. I'm going to slide the blanket out. Good. Extend my legs out. I'm going to put the blanket on my belly. So this is a pranayama technique. You can actually use a sandbag or something that has weight, but a blanket is good too because you can watch the rise and fall of the blanket. So we're going to take 5 deep belly breaths here. Inhaling. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Big belly breathing. Exhale. And 5. Exhaling. Good. Okay, I'm going to take this blanket away. So that's just a little bit of breathing. You know, breath work gets the juices flowing. Really gets the juices in the body flowing. I'm going to draw one knee in and bring this knee to my eyebrow center. I'm going to lift all the way up. Inhale, open. And the other knee, up, exhale. Inhale, up, exhale. Inhale, up, exhale. Inhale. 4 more. 4, exhale. Inhale. And 3, exhale. Inhale. 2, up. Get the knee all the way to the forward and up. Exhale. Then legs up. Roll forward, roll back. You know, I almost always do this to start. Forward and back because it stimulates the spine. Forward and back, and it moves the breath out. Inhale. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. I could do this all day. 4 more and back. Yes, it's my go-to warmer upper. 3. And 2. And a 1. Great. Let's sit and face each other. I got the right ankle in front of the left. And we're going to begin to explore heart opening, back bending, chest opening, shoulder opening. Take your fingertips behind your ears, maybe a little bit behind the head, and open the elbows back. Good. I am going to look up just a little bit, not a lot, and then 16 times send the elbows back with an inhale. Good. Hands behind. Lift the chest and shoulders up. Inhale. Good. We're going to tip right to left. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good, good. We're going to circle the chest round. 4 and back. 3, back. 2 and back. And 1. We're going to go the other way. 4. Here we go. 3. Just circling 2. So we have a lot of focus on the ribs and the upper body today. And 1. Awesome. Good. Change your ankles. Put the other ankle in the front. Fingertips behind the ears, a little bit on the back of the head. Slight looking up, and the elbows go back. 16. 8 more. So good. Hands to the back. Ribs up, chest back, shoulders back. Inhaling. Big, big, big. And then we're going to tip the body left to right. Exhale. 1 and center. 2 and center. 3 and center. 4 and center. And one more. 5. We're supposed to do 4, but we did 5. Okay, hands on the thighs or on the ground. Circle the body. 1. Breathe, 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 breathe. 2. Breathe. Moving. 3. Moving, moving, moving. 4. And 5. Good, good, good. All right, now we're back on our back. Oh, I left my shoes out here. Let's get those away. Good. Legs out straight in front. Good, good, good. Legs are going to go back up. This is a full plow pose. The legs are going to go up, over, and back. 5. 4. So important part of detoxing. 3, the plow pose. 2 and a 1. Good, good, good. Coming forward, all the way forward. Take your feet behind you. Lay the body all the way out, belly down. And cobra, send your elbows forward and lift up in a cobra. Good. I call this kicky legs. Kicky legs, we're going to kick. Oh, gosh. This action in the morning is pretty intense. And that's because backbending is actually a little bit hard in the morning because you've been lying down. You've been lying down probably on your back or on your sides. There's no one who goes to sleep with their chest up, with their head up. We go to sleep with the head down. So backbending in the morning can feel very tight, very disconcerting. So I feel you. So I'm going to inhale and exhale with each kick. And then bring the big toes together, firm my legs, press my palms into the ground, and then press the chest and the shoulders up and back. This is Cobra Bhujangasana. I love it, love it. The elbows go down, and then I'm going to relax my head a moment. Then push the chest up, inhaling, exhale, and then a big inhale, and the chest goes up so high, the shoulders go way back, chin up, and then exhale down. And I feel fire along the entire back of my body. My hamstrings, glutes, I even feel my arches, right? Because my toes are pointed. I feel the arches, definitely feel going up the back all the way into the thoracic. Let's do this once more. Lift the chest. Good. Good. I'm squeezing into the inner thighs, but a little bit release the glute, and then press up, up, up. Shoulder blades back, collarbones back, and then exhaling down. Good. Let's press up. Bring the body back around. We're going to do one more of each thing, so one more plow. I just swing the legs around, right? Scooch a little forward. Take a moment. My legs go up and breathe. Then up, over and back and plow. And ooh. Right? Don't be surprised if this feels a little extraordinary. Just doing these two things. I focus, I let the exhale happen. Relax my jaw and my face. And then softly bend the knees, place the hands on the outer hips and thighs. And curling down, good. Roll to your right side. Press yourself up. Swing your body around. And come on down onto your belly. Great, here we are. So we lift up, we prop up, and then just take these kicky legs. So it's just different kind of work. We can always start in the morning with sun salutes, it's true. It almost doesn't matter. Whatever you do in the morning, you almost have to let go of what it should feel like. It's going to feel stiff, tight. Maybe you have some kind of like a bloating overnight. And I actually concentrate on those feelings. I actually kind of go, oh, what is that? What is that tightness? Where is this heat coming from, right? Good. Okay, then relax the head down. The ribs are already up, and so we continue by pressing through the fingers, bringing the big toes close together a bit, push the ribs up, shoulder blades back, collarbones back, then relax down, relax your head. We do this again, ribs up, chest up, oh, shoulders back, up goes the ribs, inhale, exhale down, relax the head. And once more, up we go, and down. Great. All right, let's come on to all fours. Now, next up, I'm going to give you an exercise that one of my students actually gave me, and he gave me this exercise because he went to a class, and he said, oh, we did this great exercise in another teacher's class. And he wanted to show it to me. Now, it's a little hard to show it to you on video, but we'll get it going. So you're on your back in Supta Baddha Konasana, right? The reclining butterfly. And you can see that I have a lot of constriction in my hip joint, so I just let go of any expectation that my knees will drop out very, very wide from here. Yeah. So you're back on your back. You take your fingertips behind your ears as we did when we were sitting up. There are two actions. One action is bringing your elbows to the knees. So we're going to do this, yes? And actually, you want your head down. You know, it's sort of, if you have a ponytail or clips in your hair, you have to take those out. So your head is mostly down. We're not sitting up, and we're really squeezing one rib, exhale, and the other rib, exhale. Now, when you're going side to side like this, yeah, what I think about is I think, okay, liver, kidney, pancreas, all of that, appendix, and squeeze into my lower intestines. Give me 4 more. And 3. This is first action. Yes. And 2 is moving the ribs. And 1. Great. Good. Breathe. Breathe and relax. So the second action is doing the same sort of thing, but with your legs. Hey. Now, you know, we need mobility in our spine. And I don't know about you, but I also really feel my glute medius going to town, like lots of heat, like on the back side of my hips. And so this actually helps my knees fall wider apart. This action I can tell already, and I want to thank my student Stephen for showing this to me. It's very similar to what I do sitting up, but adding the detail of moving the pelvis and the lower body while the head, shoulders, and chest are relaxing down. Awesome, fantastic spinal stimulation. Rear hip engagement, good. All right, that was intense. Gonna bring the knees together, love that. Inhale, exhale, let's do our rolling again. Exhale forward, all right. Here is the deal this morning. I already feel like everything we've done is kind of janky. Like I feel like I can feel now my outer hip. And now I feel ready for deeper stretches, like more active stretches, yes? So let's roll forward, sitting up and cross the ankles. We go into downward facing dog. Yay. Oh, hey, look at this downward facing dog. Let's take pedal pushers. What? Feels so good. Oh, calf stretching, shoulder stretching. That's all good. But we want to detox today. So let's do twisted dog. Right hand to the left ankle. Oh, twisting. Breathe and change. Left hand to the right ankle. Twisting. Love it. Give me one more each side. Twisted dog, twisting through the body. 3, 2, and 1, and twisted dog. Left hand to the right. Twisting. All kinds of good. Great. Let's come up and step your left foot forward. Yep. Great. Fingertips behind the ears, because we've been doing a lot of that today. Yes, you noticed that. And we're going to slice down, twist down. 6, inhale, up. Twist down, 5. Inhale, up. Twist down, 4. And up. Twist down, 3. And up. Yes, and 2. And up. One more. 1. And up. Good. Hands to the floor or use your blocks. Straighten out the front leg. Enjoy your hamstring stretch. Good. Breathe. 5, 4, 3. Right? Breathing deeply. 2. Right? And one more deep breath. We're going to sit back towards the right ankle. I'm going to use a block. So I get a block in there. I'm going to sit back on my block and just let the right leg be folded in underneath me. Good. A little forward stretch to the front leg. Triyang Ekapada Paschimottanasana. That feels great. Taking the arms over your back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, send your chin and chest forward. So here we are sort of getting into a forward fold, but squeezing into the back, hugging the shoulder blades together. Good, so the arms go up, and down. Great, let's come to all fours. Downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Right leg working, lift the right leg in downward facing dog. Bend it in the air and make knee circles. 8 and 7. Let's make these circles as big as a hula hoop. 6. Yes, like so there's a little body movement in there. 5, big. 4. Let's go the other way. 4, big and around. 3, yes, big and around. 2 and 1. Good. Come to all fours. Great. Step your right foot forward. Face me in Prasarita Padottanasana. We love it. Softly bend your knees, place your hands on your hips, twist 8 times right to left. 8, great. 7, lots of twisting. 6 and 5, lots of twisting. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Twist back to the right side. Take your right arm up. The right arm goes all the way around your back and finds the inside of your left thigh. So this is our first binding. I'm trying to bind, and then squat down. Place your left hand on the ground and just look down. If you can hold the position and straighten your legs, then do so. Yes? And straighten your legs, then do so. Hold the bind. Slight twist, looking to the right. 3. Inhale, exhale. 2. This feels good. Good. And 1. Come on up. And we go all the way to the left side. Downward facing dog. Bend the knees. Take a little break. Great. That's good stuff, y'all. Twisted dog. You're in downward facing dog. Left hand to the right. Exhale. Breathe and change. Right hand to the left. Exhale. Breathe and change. Left hand to the right. Breathe and change. And right hand to the left. And breathe and change. Good. Drop down. Bring your right foot forward. Grab a block. There's a little hamstring stretching here. And I don't worry about how far down I go. I can feel the hamstring stretching. So I don't need much more. Lift the toes up. I mean, can I bring myself down? Yeah, I can. But I just don't. And this is the beauty of morning practice. And also, may I say, a nice, modest morning practice will help with any muscle soreness. So if you're practicing yoga all day, every day, you're doing more intense workouts, so like you're doing Ashtanga later in the day, or you like to do flow yoga, a very modest morning program will help if you have muscle soreness there. Great. Now we're sitting back and sitting down. I put the block back with my heel. Yes, get this in place. Ooh, and sitting back. All right, like that. Triyang Ekapada Paschimottanasana, forward fold over the right leg. Oh, and I feel all of this stretching down. But I actually today, because we're heart opening, we're going to lift the ribs. See that? I actually lift it up a little bit. Lace the hands behind your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And you're sending your chest forward. Now that I take a breath, round down to the arms. Lift up, up, up. Up, up, up. Higher, higher, higher arms. Higher, and then down. Smoking. Good. Come on up. Great. Going to step this back, get rid of the block, take the left foot forward, and Prasarita Padottanasana. Turn it around. Wiggle your feet in, place your hands on your thighs, twisting 8 times. 1 and 2. Oh, breathing, breathing. 3, lots of twisting, and 4. 5, 6, 2 more, 7 and 8. Good. Take it back to the right side, or sorry, stay on the left side. Good. Now you're going to take your left arm up, over the back. Look how much I'm twisting around to get these fingers into the right thigh. So hug, work your fingers down and in, then place the right hand on the floor. And if you can hold the binding and straighten your legs, please do so. 3, the arm over your back actually stimulates the back of your kidneys and livers, right? Because that arm bone presses into your back. So this is what the bindings, a lot of the bindings are about, actually trying to get a stimulation by pressing the bones into soft tissue. Right? So we come out of that. All right, look halfway up. Hello. Turn to your left side, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Walk back, vinyasas. Walk your hands back to your feet. Hello. Stand all the way up. Inhale, enjoy. Exhale. Forward fold. Walk all the way out to plank. Take any chaturanga vinyasa you like, the variations you like. Upward facing dog. Inhaling. Nice, placing the feet. And downward dog. Exhale. 2 more. Walk back vinyasas. Back, back, back. Inhaling. Standing up. Oh, lean back. Exhale. Then forward fold. Yes, yes. Walk out. Plank. Any chaturanga variation you like. You can bend your knees. You can do cat and cow. You don't have to suffer through these sun salutes. You can always do cat and cow. Go a downward facing dog. We go 1 more. Walk back vinyasa. No big deal. No big deal. Standing all the way up. Inhaling. Exhale. Forward fold. Very generous work in the body. Walking out to your plank. Lower the body. Upward facing dog, inhaling, mira, downward dog, exhaling, ooh, good, good, good. All right, left leg lifting, left foot stepping forward, face me, bend your knees, squat, place your hands on your thighs, hello. Stand all the way up, inhale, bring your hands into prayer, step your feet together, nice. Okay, side bending, very detoxing. Go to your left side first. I'm going to take the arms overhead, inhale, push my energy in my hips to the right and lean to the left. Turn the body so there's just a tiny bit of back bending and really feel that your ribs are coming over and down. So almost like something sliding off of a mountain, right? So you can feel the ribs contracting on the left side and moving away from the hip socket on the right. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Nice, easy, simple. Just enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Breathe and stand all the way up. Inhaling. Lace the hands over top. You're going to the right. Send your body energy, the weight of your body into your left foot. Yes, send your hips over. And a bit of a twist. Twisting and looking up. Exhale. Boy, you're really doing good stuff for your internal organs here. Breathe again. And exhale up. Inhale. Forward fold. Yep, good. Inhaling up. Good. Prayer position. There. Squat down like a chair pose. Lace your hands behind your back. Here is back bending and arching in the chair pose. So let me turn sideways. So it's like you're here. So you're squatting down. Draw the shoulder blades together. Send your collarbones back. Arch your back and look up. Breathe. 3. Look up. 2. Send this into forward fold, arms over the back. Exhale. And then hands to the floor. Soft and easy, standing all the way up. Inhale, prayer position. And we're going to do that again. So I sit down. Take the hands behind the back. Good. Feel this lovely, beautiful sitting. And like a ski jumper. Send your chest forward, roll the collarbones back. There's a slight looking up. Then lift the arms behind you. It's really the shoulder blades that send the ribs forward. So you can feel your shoulder blades hugging into the back of your ribs and lungs there. Then we lengthen the legs and forward fold way down, arms over your back, right? Good, squeeze the heel of your hand together as well. And hands to the floor, good, standing all the way up. Nice, gentle, nice, gentle, nice, gentle prayer position. Step your feet apart. We love it. Let's go to the right side, chaturanga vinyasa. Upward facing dog and downward dog, and just a little bit of this vinyasa. The right leg is going to lift, Right foot is going to step. We're going to stand all the way up, inhaling. Just one more to the left side, Chaturanga Vinyasa. Upward facing dog, inhale. Love it, feel it, breathe it. Downward dog, exhale. Good, good, good. Okay, great. Go ahead and take your right leg, step it forward. Bend the left knee because I just realized I left out these twists on this side. And that's good because we're going to finish this class with all of the standing twisted poses. So let's take 8 times, crossover. 8, inhale. 7, inhale. What do you feel? 6, exhale, inhale. 5, and 4. You've got to think there's a way for all of the nerves, the inside of body, right? 3, give me 2 more, 2, that they need to be engaged and stimulated. Let's hold here for 1. Fantastic. Hands to the floor. Straighten out both legs. Slight turn out in the rear leg. Use your blocks. Blocks are great. I am teaching in studio. We have some in-studio classes going on. So if you're watching this on YouTube, hopefully if you watch this way, way, way in the future, coronavirus is no longer a threat, but right now it is. And there were, very small classes. And a mix of new students and veterans. And so I'm always telling people, grab the blocks, use the block. Even as a veteran practitioner, I love the block. It gives my hand a place to push into. This is rotated, a twisted or revolved triangle pose. Not an easy pose. It really is not an easy pose. Now, you have to remember, you're not trying to close the body. You're actually trying to make your body bigger, bigger, bigger. So you're opening the ribs. There's always the slightest back bend in twisting. Yes? 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop the back knee. Great. Arms overhead. Inhale. Little bit of a back bend. Then exhaling. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Left leg shall lift. Left foot will step. Stand all the way up, inhaling, and to the right side, Chaturanga Vinyasa. So facing the right, we're going to take the revolved triangle with the left. And I tell you what, let's go back, take your left leg, lift, step it forward in the lunge. Raise the shoulders, come to prayer. Oh, good. Let's just do 8 of these again. 8 and up. 7. 6. Just trying to connect the elbow to the outside of the knee. 5. Not my deepest twist. 4. 3. So again, in the morning class 2, I really try to feel my body. It's doing something simple. 1 more and 1. Try to feel nerves that I don't normally pay attention to. So there's the awareness of yoga, and breathe at a depth that I don't normally breathe. Yeah? Hands go to the floor. I've got my block is ready. Yes, going to straighten out both legs. Spend a moment in Parsvottanasana. Slight turn out in the back leg. See, this block is placed here. Push up. Can you believe there's so much energy coming upward? See, instead of digging the body down, remember these are heart openers, chest openers, shoulder openers, which means we're not going down and closing off, twisting. There's always a little bit of a back bend in the twist. Oh, push the back foot down. Concentrate, darlings. Concentrate. 3. Concentrate. I know, very difficult pose. 2 and 1. Come on down. Come on down. Great. Bend into the knee. Set the block aside. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Sure. Lovely. Downward dog. Exhale. Right leg lift. Goes a little bit higher maybe, right foot step. Stand all the way up, inhale, breathe. To the left side, chaturanga vinyasa. Upward facing dog. So next up is the revolved half moon, rotated half moon, downward facing dog. Right leg is going to lift and step forward, lunge. Great, stay low here. Here's my block. I'm ready. I'm ready with my block. Going to get the block in the left hand. Yeah. Push the hand and the block forward, forward, like you're going to warrior three. Higher is better. Look at that, higher is better. And then rotate. I tell you, this pose really blocks, make it better because it's not a stretch. You're pushing up. Energy is going up, not down. You're making yourself bigger. The way a balloon stretches, so when we say, oh, stretch your body, it's the way a balloon gets bigger when it stretches. 3, 2, and 1. Great, come on down, chaturanga vinyasa. Upward facing dog, inhale. See, I'm keeping my block handy. I always keep block very handy. Upward facing dog, good. Left leg lift, left foot step, stand all the way up, inhale. And to the right side, chaturanga vinyasa, almost done for the day. Upward facing dog. And by the way, this rotated class today is also very good for anybody. Left leg lift, step forward in the lunge. You have a tight IT band. Yes. These rotated poses help open the IT band, sure. Get the block in your right hand. Forward, forward, but not only forward, but up. Here we go. Up, 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 up. Then revolve or rotate. There's always a teeniest bit of back bending in these rotations. 3, breathe, breathe, breathe. 2, yes. And 1, good, come on down. Downward facing dog only, that's all we need. Inhale, exhale. Then bend the knees down to the mat and sit back. And we'll finish with camel. Finish with camel. I always take all poses and try to break them down into elements and sort of do a de-evolution of the pose. So camel starts in a nice hero's pose. Go ahead and place your hands behind your feet. Flatten out your hands behind your feet. So some people simply have to walk their hands further back. If your hands don't get to the floor, just walk them back. Walk them back until they do. Then from there, take a breath. Move the ribs forward, the shoulders back. Open your throat. And you see the ceiling. Right? And then I always just see if I can see the wall behind me. There. Exhale, forward fold. I'm just going to bring the elbows down in front. And come on up. So back bending, very interesting thing. People feel, oh, I feel my back. It's true. Poor dear back muscles. They're so tight and weak. They're tight and weak. Right? So they get pulled. We're sitting, they get pulled this way. And so when you try to go the other way, you know, your darling little back muscles are saying, no, thank you. So every once in a while we have to practice back bending in small bits. We have to try to understand. Now we're going to lift up, set my feet a little bit hips width apart, my knees a little bit hips width apart, yeah, prayer position. Left hand goes back to the left foot. Now, just fall back. It's going to be very similar to where you were. You fall back, place your hand on your foot, and then push the hips forward. You're looking at the ceiling. Take the breath and try to see the wall behind you with your eyes. 3, 2, and 1. Recover, recover, recover. Inhale, exhale. I just put my elbows down. It's intense, I know. Let's come on up. Almost done for the day. Come on up. Good. Prayer position. Then the left hand goes on the heart. Reach your right hand back. You are falling. It's like someone pushed you, and then your own foot is going to be there. Brace with your hand, looking at the ceiling. Things are actually getting bigger. Nothing's going down. You're like a balloon. This part of your body, the chest, is going up. And you can see the wall behind you. Inhale, exhale, and come on down. Whoa, was that hard for you? Don't worry if it's hard. Sometimes it's just enough to stick with your practices. That's the Dharma. That's the idea of the Dharma. You like yoga, it makes you feel big. Don't make it worse by thinking that you should be able to do what other people do. And especially in the morning. Just take the practice as it is. Just take the practice as it is. All right, we're back on our backs. Give your knees a hug right where we started. I hope you enjoyed this workout. We'll be back next Wednesday. I think next Wednesday I'll give you a vigorous practice. I'm going to do Setu Bandha Sarvangasana to finish, holding onto the ankles, right? Send the energy into the shoulders. Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. Sometimes I stand on my hands and send energy into the shoulders. Breathe deep. 3 and 2. Setu Bandha Sarvangasana, the shoulder stand. And 1. Coming down. Now, I certainly hope that you have a restorative practice that makes you feel whole and finished. You might want to add a pigeon pose. You might want to rest in Shavasana and add a blanket as a pillow. Take your meditation work. Take your pranayama breath work. Think about the rest of your day. Think about how you can take the lessons from yoga asana practice. How can we take these lessons into life? And one of the biggest lessons is patience. Patience and being in the now. Again, morning practice. While you were sleeping, the body is stiff, a little bit cranky, the body is cold. Practicing yoga asana in the morning is practicing in the now and being aware with how it feels rather than having expectations of what your body should do. How can we take that principle into our daily life? Yeah? Let's be in the now, be patient with self and others. That's Awakening the Force class for this morning. Thank you very much for your donations. Thank you very much for your subscriptions on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram as well. Tomorrow, I'll be doing core yoga on Instagram Live at 12 noon. Maybe I'll see you there.